Hello and welcome. My name is Rob, and today we're going to be playing our campaign that we're doing in the beautiful game that is Automation, the Car Company Tycoon game. We have started a British sports company in the beautiful island of UK, and we are planning to work our way up to the top dogs of racing in this amazing campaign, where you got to build all your cars from scratch, inputting every detail and stat to make sure your car is perfect. Which then you got to buy some land and build a beautiful factories, which then make you some cars, which hopefully make you some beautiful profit. Throw on some marketing and you'll decide demographic charts. And then you sit back and wait for all your cars to sell and hopefully make some bank. In this playthrough, I believe I'm on hard mode, and we've started out with a tiny little headquarters. And we started out making some sports cars. We had a normal sports car, a sports car convertible, and a GT car, which we're selling for a high amount of money, which we've not managed to sell one of them. If I could change the price of this car, I would, but I don't know how to do that. So write down in the comments any suggestions you have, and I'll be grateful for them. We do have some beautiful cars on our production, but I do think that after a year we could be doing with a facelift. We are currently got no overstock and we got no understock, so I think now's a good time to get those customers re-interested in our cars. So we simply open up one of our original projects and create a facelift. Now I'm going to go through each one of the cars, altering the settings to their desired demographic match the best as I can, make it a bit more sporty wherever I can, just makes more sales. We are going to be doing an engine facelift as well. So with a little bit of dancing, you can get the matches a little bit higher, make them a little bit happier with your trim. That way, hopefully we'll sell some more cars. Right, let's do the other two. Okay, that's them all sorted. I'm seeing some good green numbers. So hopefully that means some good green profit. Just got to sort out the factory settings now, make sure it's not costing us too much. Make sure we haven't gone too crazy in the settings. And then hopefully we can proceed. They should be what we set them up as last time. Yep. How many months? 6.4 months. Ideally, we can take even longer than that if we wanted to. We wanted to hit... did we want to take too much longer? Maybe something like that. That would do 7 months. What's this at? No months. And the factory open engine. Oh, what's going on here? I'm confused. Oh, because it's a facelift? We hit this. I have no idea what's going on. And then what we hit, okay. And then you're happy. Okay. I'm not sure what went on there, but it looks happier now. It's still flashing something at me, but hopefully we'll sort that out in a minute. So we're just sorting out my factories now. I think as we are making money and it's not going to cost too much to upgrade to the next factory along, which gives us an extra 100 more cars monthly. So it's not a bad shout to put that on. The trims are all selected, same as the engines. I've not changed any of my sliders. I think they're set up okay. I can maybe make this cheaper, but I think we'll leave it as it is. We're still making some nice profit and the recall is still okay. We haven't had any problems yet with recalls. So I think we're all set up for dates and stuff. We are, again, losing money in the first month, but then we're making, in the first year, but then we're making money again. So we'll go with it. I got told last time we definitely should be making this cheaper. So maybe we should crank this down to about 300%, a little bit cheaper than what it's marked up as. And it has improved our profit a bit. Let's throw this one down a little bit as well. We don't need to be so greedy, as long as we can make some sales. And that has improved our sales throughout the years and halved our loss in the first year. So I think I'm going to stick with that and see how this all goes. Any other details I should be looking at is probably this one is required and estimated. So we're going to be making more cars that is required. So maybe we should just go back to the small factory. There's no real harm in doing that. We're just going to be making a handful less cars. Still making way too many engines, but that's fine. Money goes up a little bit. Quality and all that stuff's the same. Money down there goes away. So I wonder if we're making money now in the first year. Yes, we are. And we're actually doing better with hitting that yellow line, which is all good. We still got some moaning stuff. Engine is not being produced by any factory, but is used by at least one trim. Okay, so maybe I should try and fix that first. Problem fixed. I just went into the car trim itself. It wouldn't let me choose the fresh up one with the middle button. I just had to choose the existing one, and apparently it was there ready. Obviously all that malarkey that we clicked on earlier on that confused me is what happened there, but for some reason didn't actually put it on my new engine for me. We are actually losing a little bit more money, but that's probably because we're upgrading the new engine as well. But I'm still happy with that. We're still getting the margins right. Stock's still good. All that malarkey is fine. All the dates line up. Everything's good. We can sign this one off. They only want 2.87 million from us, which is nothing. So definitely no loan for that one. We'll just pay it off ourselves. Thank you very much. Our credit score is still A+, so that's good. We're gonna do about 6 more months of sales of the old car, which is fine. We go forward 1 month. We make a sale. So I imagine these sales are gonna start coming down now. We've still got no pre-orders, but we have got pre-orders coming in on the new cars already. So we've got new buyers. Awesome. Pre-orders change. Okay. What, are they going down or something? I don't understand it. Anyone buying old cars still? I hope so. I want to be making money still. Still green ore in there. Green there. Affordability is good ratios for those two. Not so good for these two, apparently. Have a click. We've made 5,000. Is that? We've made 5 grand. Hey, what was that of pre-orders? Not too bad, I guess. We look at the factories. They're still not ready, apparently. They're still engineering the car. The factory should be fine though, but I think that's the factory time there, that little blue one. We're not making much profit. Money is going down, but not by much. 270k is probably about the same as much as we're spending on the marketing to sell these cars. So we're going to have to keep spending that. We're getting now towards the ends. These cars have now stopped their production. We're apparently at a loss of these ones, but the numbers are starting to go up. We still haven't sold any GT cars at the moment. Convertibles, we've got 70 pre-orders and 162 pre-orders of the sports car. None of these cars are delivered yet, but hopefully within time. Now the car has been finished. I'm pretty sure we're now start to do some sales. Boom, we sold some cars. That's nice, and we're seeing some profit, which is also very nice. Now let's get this up to the next year to see our tax balance and all that stuff. Still floating in the green, not by loads though. It'd be nice to see higher numbers, but we are making money, so that is important. The headquarters costs and all that stuff, car production. Nothing major standing out. Car sales though, 10.5 million. So that is happy days there. Do like a good old pie chart, don't we? Now I'm just trying to work on my next game plan. I think we can probably run this car up to about the 50s until we get some body age problems. And then we can start with a new car. So we probably can get... Should we get one more facelift in before the 50s and then we decide to put a new model in? But I've also noticed we are getting behind on the stock of sport cars. So we need to up the production. We need to make more cars. Just to make them happy. Probably shouldn't go too crazy. We go 1.6. And is it engines maybe that's slowing us down? We'll put the engines core staff up. And we'll also put max shifts up to 1.6. Even though we make more engines than cars, you think we shouldn't have to go that crazy. But I suppose we do have some slowdown going on. Recall chance is quite high in the engines. That's pretty sad. We'll have to try and change that at some point. Right. So do we now skip 6 months and then start engineering process again? Or do we just start it now and then try and drag it out? Can we drag it out a year though? A year and 6 months till the next model comes out and the facelift? That's not necessarily unheard of. We've only got a year's worth of technology added. We go to the research and stuff. Technology. The next thing's going to be some fuel. And then we get some safety and stuff in the 50s. There's not really much to unlock, but obviously the quality of stuff does get better every year. But I think we can make a decision at some point. And my idea is, do I go 6 months or do I do it now? But I'm thinking I probably need to go through the whole year. Because as soon as you put a new model out there, they start dropping their orders for the old one. And then I start adding it to the new one. So maybe we should catch up and make sure we get some of these sales sold first. So we're going to go through 6 months, see how it looks with the numbers, and maybe even go up to 1949. So one of the main things we want to be keeping an eye on is the factory's keeping up with these orders. I want to be seeing this number go down. Beautiful, that's gone down a bit. Happy, making money. Looking okay, that's always getting better. Am I asking too much for my cars? Is affordability too much? But no, we are getting some orders. Obviously not on that trim, just these 2 trims are getting orders. Which isn't a bad thing. We are going up in profit. We are making more than when we did the facelift. So that's good. 420,000 for that month. Desirability top. Still not sold one of my GT cars. How are we looking for the factories? They're keeping up with orders now. So maybe we can come down on the car factory, I reckon. Let's bring you down to 8. Let's bring you down to 1.4. Does it stay the same? Stays the same. Okay. Looks like we're sort of keeping up with the figures. We want to be close, not too much, not too high sort of numbers. We are nice to have demand, so that's good. We are at the 6 month mark. We've got to make that decision now. Do we proceed or do we do the facelift now, knowing that it will probably cut our orders down? I think we proceed just a little bit more, taking a little bit more of that cash, keep an eye on these numbers, make sure they're being sold still. Still got some pre-orders going, still made some chunk of money, not loads but a chunk. Is it enough really to improve the factory or something? Not really. Definitely could do another facelift, we can get away with one of those, as they don't cost so much money. Here's our financial year, let's have a look. So 18.7 million in car sales. We did 10 million, if I remember rightly, last year. So yeah, sport and car sales. I don't know why they show that twice. Interest, we had a bit of interest thrown on there. Total 5.24 million made in that year. car production. See, we did no car production, so I guess we had no extra cost there. So it gave us a chance just to get a little bit ahead of the game. So I think now's a good time to go car trim. And it'd be pretty good to make it last a year in engineering. So that it costs us as much money, and hopefully we can still make a little bit from this last car that we've been selling. I'm pretty sure you know the drill. Is there any point really showing you me doing a facelift on all these cars, which basically you just watched me do earlier on? Probably not. No, I wasn't going to show you these, but I just spent the last 10 minutes tuning this sports car up. Finally got it up there, looking a bit healthier. It was like 85 or something. So I'm guessing the body trim is getting a bit old. So this is going to be the last push of this one, that's for sure. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected. And we've got some poor numbers now. You can see why these cars aren't selling as well. Their numbers are dropped. So hopefully we can... What's flashing at me now? Yeah, I know I've got to sort things out. It's fine. Hopefully we can still sell some of these cars and make some money. Right, on this run, I'm going to do some tinkering. I mean, reducing the car prices by quite a bit. And it has brought us more profit in the first year. We're hitting those margins of what we need to hit. As in, you know, making product and the amount of people that want to buy that product. All the factories are basically as they were, pretty darn normal. And we've got pretty standard settings here. Nothing really too out of the normal jumping out. We've improved safety and interior, but I don't mind. If we can afford to make things better, let's do it. Because it means in the future our cars will be super amazing. Because it gets cheaper and better the more we make things, the more familiar it gets. So it is an idea to always be investing into your future somewhere with the learning and improvement of things. So we're making money. We're going to sell this one off now. It's going to be in the mid-50s when this finally comes out, which is perfect because then we'll probably start the new car shortly afterwards, as we know this one's pretty much done its run. Right, let's sign this off. I can't imagine it being too much money. 7.18 million. That's more money than we actually made last year, but we'll still be up quite a bit. Yeah, happy days. We've got money to come in. Now, it probably might be a good idea, as we are floating above the margins just a tiny bit okay. We can up our marketing, so we can still only do one before we start getting penalties. And we are doing the old racing one, which is good for that and good for that. So racing it is. So how much can we keep going up? Does it matter? Okay, probably not that high. Probably that high will do. 178k. And that's going to improve our... What is the word I'm looking for there? Awareness? Not our awareness, it's the people's awareness. You know what I mean, anyway. Let's continue with the game. This is definitely going to be the biggest improvement to the car and our knowledge, that's for sure. Let's just hope we start making money. We're losing only a smidgen every month, which is okay. But why would we start losing? Is it just because of the factory and the process of running and doing engineering? Yeah, engineering 276k. So basically all our profits that we're making are getting dumped into engineering to produce this car. Which is actually it's taken a little chunk, but it's going to take quite a while to go through all our money. We've definitely got to run out before this car is produced. And we are still selling cars. Not loads, but we're still selling some. I'm hoping we sell some GTs at some point. These are the pre-orders. We got pre-orders, no. Pre-orders remaining 7. Oh, people actually want to buy the GT. Yay! We're going to sell that car. We've still got some pre-orders and stuff remaining on this one. Not many. And we are a little bit behind, but not by much. Surely we're going to catch up before anything happens there. Now I'm noticing a drop in sales, but we're still doing okay floating wise. Do we need to slow the factories down? They're not necessarily keeping up with the sales. No, so I think we'll just keep them where they are. We still have pre-orders coming in, so that's nice to see. Nothing major going on. I feel like just skipping a little bit now to the next year, see what our finances are. Oh, we got a recall problem. Oh, it's a high one. Quiet, should we go for quiet recall still? Fixed difficulty is low, cost to fix is low. Oh, it is very low. We'll just do a full recall on that one. Don't want to get in trouble. It did say it's fairly high. So we didn't even manage to get all the way through to the tax year, which is a profit of 16 million. So we're still going up in profit and in car sales. So that's good to see, isn't it? That's happy. And it's not going to be long now before our new car is released. So let's skip to, maybe we'll skip to the day before, not the day it comes out. And then we can have a look at the stats before anything happens. Oh, okay. They're gone already. Fair enough. But we've got pre-orders in for every one of these cars. So that is going to be good and nice to see. We'll go up to the next year. And then it's not going to be far off time for the facelift, is it? Right, here we go. Sales, money. Show me that money. Yeah, we made some. I'm sure we're making more, but not much more. Considering we're definitely selling more cars now. But we haven't caught up. We're definitely behind. So we're just at the max our factories can produce and sell. I'm guessing maybe that's the case. So let's crank this up to 2. And we'll crank this up to 2. I can never tell we're making too many factory shifts. 1.4. So we got too many car shifts on? I have no idea. Recall chance is low. I understand that. Feels like... Is that core shifts? Oh, I don't know. Engines, obviously engines are keeping up, but we'll have to overwork the cars because the cars don't make as many products as the engines can do. Maybe that's how it's working out. So that's why it's staying at 0.5, which is like your minimum amount of shifts. So that's good. All right then. That won't be costing us as much money, and the wear and tear on the building will be quite low. So that's good. There goes sell. Happy days. But we are definitely going to need a new body soon. Yeah. Hey, look. Convertible's doing the best. 36 of those cars made. That's only because we can't keep up with the production. Hopefully marketing and the research has helped. Oh, lots of stuff has been unlocked for the new car. Which one do you think will be next on the list? We can go up to these ones now, which they don't look very sporty. That one don't look so bad. That one don't look so bad. It's probably going to be that one that don't look so bad, isn't it? Or do we try and make it up with sporty, tiny sporty car? No, we shouldn't do that. I think that's it, guys. We're not going to do this in the next video, are we? Yes, we are. That's what we're going to do, this in the next video. We're not going to do it in this video. We're going to do it all in the next video. This is the end of this one. I want you guys to keep it real, stay safe and share that love. And if you enjoy this sort of video, do hit that like button, subscribe for more. Keep it real. Bye-bye.